Hello everybody, my name is Waffle Productions, and this is day 3 of the Quarantine Challenge. So, a while back, like a long time ago, somebody asked me, what's your favorite movie, Waffle Productions? And I don't really have a favorite movie, but I do have quite the collection of movies. So we're gonna go through all my movies and see which ones are some of my favorites, so let's get on into this. Time to grab all of them, so... Hit. Let's see how am I gonna do this. Ooh, hit. 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 And nah. Hit. This is big. Oh no. Ah, pick you guys up later. Hit, 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 hit. Oh, you guys, I love you. So, hit, hit. Okay guys, so I have them into 5 different categories. So, first we have the action-packed movies. This is like where, like, some violence and stuff like that, or like, you know, just any, like, fighting and anything like that is involved. So, I have a big majority of that. This one is more for, like, the older kids, like my age and up. So, we have just a couple movies there. We have the family movies, which are, like, you know, like heartfelt and stuff like that. Well, not this one, but you'll see that later. And then we have the animated movies, and then we have the real world problem thing. So those are all the categories. So let's see. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose my, except for from the real world thing, I'm gonna choose my top 5, or I'm gonna choose one from these. And then I'm going to choose one from the other pile, one from the other pile, and one from the other pile to see which one is my favorite. Okay, so let's see about this. So we have Back to the Future, awesome film. We have all the Pirates of the Caribbean. We have Twister, Joker, Jurassic Park, House with a Clock in Its Walls, Pixels, Ready Player One, White House Down, great movie, and Venom. So, let's look at all these movies individually. So, Back to the Future, great movie, like, really good. Just downright, just a pretty good movie. All the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, awesome. So, they wouldn't make my top 5 list, but they are pretty good movies. So, we're just going to set them aside. Twister and Joker, also very good movies. I'd have to say I like Twister more than Joker, but Joker was a very good movie, so put that right there. So this one is the runner-up so far. So then we have Venom, a very good movie. My mom liked it, and she doesn't really like superhero movies, so that one was really good, but wouldn't say it's my top favorite action movie. White House Down, amazing, like absolutely amazing, but wouldn't be my top 10 again. Or top 5. Ready Player One, I liked it, but it was really easy to forget about, but I watch it from time to time. So again, that one is gone. So we have Pixels. Good movie, yet again, not one of my favorites. House with a Clock in Its Walls, pretty good, so it's going to be in the runner-up. And then Jurassic Park. Again, a very good movie, but not my favorite. So let's get on into the next one, which is, I'm going to put these two aside, which is the one for, like, older kids like me. So you have Edward Scissorhands, really great movie. My sister loves this movie, like, to death. But it was a really good movie. I really liked it. There's the thing, but I have it in the slit because why not? But also a very good movie, but not really there for me. Bohemian Rhapsody, very good, but I always skip through the gay parts because I'm not saying anything bad against gay people, but, you know, like, it's a sin, so I skip through it. So it's not my favorite older kids movie. Spaceballs. What can I say about this movie? Oh my goodness, this movie is hilarious. Like, it's just, wow. Just take Star Wars, add some crack, boom, you got Spaceballs. But not one of my favorites. Not saying that it, like, I love all these movies, not equally, because I like some more, because they're going to be in my top 5. But, you know, I like all these movies pretty equally. Kong, Skull Island, really good. Lots of violence, lots of blood, lots of things getting eaten and stuff like that. So just be warned for that if you're not into blood and gore and stuff like that. This movie isn't for you, but again, not one of my favorites. Then we have Beetlejuice. This one is, what can I say about this movie? Very inappropriate, I would have to say. Very, very inappropriate for little kids. Just don't get this if you have little kids around. I mean, I have my little brother, but I never watch it while he's around. I watch it whenever he's at school, but schools are shut down because of, you know. But basically, yeah, it's just not one of my favorites, but it's a good movie in general. Next, we have Jojo Rabbit, which is the movie I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard about. I bought it because, hey, why not? Because I like that's wrong. I like the topic of World War II and why Hitler did what he did. I don't like Hitler. People say that I have an obsession with Hitler. I don't. But Jojo Rabbit, good movie. Very sad at some points, but not really my favorite. So, if I were to choose out of all these, Spaceballs. Spaceballs wins. So I'm going to have to put that one to the side, and the rest pile up. Actually, just pile them, like, right there. Or I'll put them to the side over here so where you guys don't have to see it. So then we have the family movies. So let's look at all these. We have a lot. We have a lot, guys. Yeah, we just have a lot. That's all I can say, is we have a lot. So, the Ghostbusters movie that came out in 2016, I believe. Can't remember, but it's the female version because my sister decided to get that for me. This one is really good, but wouldn't say it's my top favorite, like, family movie. We have the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. I like to watch it in my free time, but sometimes it gives me anxiety, so again, not one of my favorites, but I like to watch these from time to time. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the first one, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that came out in 2005, 1 year after I was born. This one was the first one made back in I forgot. It was made in it was just made a long time ago, but this one is one of my favorites, so put that to the side. Yesterday, I liked the movie. I liked how, you know, he, didn't hoard all the money and fame to himself and actually said who the songs were made by. But, I mean, I wish that they had chosen a different actor for Jack Malek. I mean, he did a pretty good role as a failing singer trying to make his way through the world, but then the Beatles are gone, so he takes their songs. Not good for an image, but I wish they had chosen someone else because he didn't sound good. I mean, his voice, I didn't really like his voice, but other than that, it's a good movie, so definitely 10 out of 10 buy. A Dog's Purpose, this made me cry so much. Like, I cried almost every single time that the dog died. The only time that I didn't cry was... Oh, wait, no, that dog didn't die. But, Basically, it's a very sad movie, so it's not like a happy family movie, but if I need to get a good cry out of myself, I'm watching that movie. We have the 2019 Aladdin. Oh, this is awesome. I watched it last night. And then, yeah, but it's a very good movie in general, so I would definitely recommend it to anybody who loves Disney, because I thought they were going to do bad, but they actually did pretty good, so definitely would buy again, but not one of my favorite family movies. Next, we have Wonder. Really sad, but really funny at the same time. Not one of my favorites, though. Then we have The Truman Show, which is basically where a guy, his whole life is a lie. He's in a TV show, but he doesn't know it. So, yeah, this is a really funny movie, but also very sad at the same time. He realizes his whole life was a lie, and then he finally hopefully he gets with the girl of his dreams at the end after he leaves. But, yeah, that's the Truman Show, but not one of my favorites. Next, we have Pan. I forgot what year it was. I think a 2015 movie. I liked it, but I mean, pretty good, but then again, pretty bad because they didn't really connect things together with the original Peter Pan from Disney Animated Studios. So yeah, this one was pretty good, but not one of my favorites. Then we have Matilda. Matilda. This movie is awesome. Oh dear. This one is one of my favorites, so it's a pit between Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and this movie, and Matilda. So we have 4 movies that are running up, or technically 2 movies on different genres, running up for the top spot. Next, we have animated movies. Now, these animated movies I have a lot of them, and it's going to be pretty hard. So let's start off with the 2 that go along with each other. The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. Really good movies, but I'm not going to say they're my favorite, because I'm not going to say they're my favorite. The Incredibles came out the year I was born, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't get points. So then we have Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Gave me anxiety at some points, but really good movie in general, but not my favorite. Mr. Peabody right there. Oh, dear. 2 movies that I love to death. The Polar Express and Megamind. It's no contest. Polar Express wins. So, I'm going to move these to the side, and then we have this one. This one is just a documentary, so I'm not going to choose that one. But, I think what I'll do is I'll choose another one from a different, category. What can I choose from a different category? I liked a lot of these movies, but I would feel bad choosing a different one. White House Down. Time to go head-to-head with the other ones. Okay, so these 2 movies. Matilda, really, really good movie. Really sad sometimes, and then this one is just happy all around. But there are some creepy moments that my mom doesn't like. So I like both of these so much that I think that I'm going to have to go with Matilda on this one because it's just such a good movie. I really like it, so that one wins. And Twister versus The House with the Clock on Its Walls. These 2 movies are awesome. Okay. Yep, Twister wins. So, time to see the list. Okay, guys, so I have my top 5 movies already, so let's see. At number 1 spot, we have Twister. I have loved this movie ever since I was a little kid. Definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend for anybody who's looking for action, for family, for bonding, for just funny moments in general. Definitely do this one. So that gets number 1 spot. So let's move that out of the way. Number 2 spot goes to The Polar Express. This movie, I know it's not Christmas time yet, but I would watch this any day of the year at any time because this movie is just so good. I just love it to death. So that gets number 2. Number 3, Matilda. This movie is very good in its own way. Very sad, but also very, very, very funny at the same time. So very, very good movie. Number 4, we have White House Down. Awesome movie. I love this movie. It is just really cool, so that gets number 4. And then at number 5, we have this movie, this movie, Spaceballs. So, yeah, this is number 5. So there are all the movies that are my favorite. Oop, get you off there. They're all my movies, so, yeah, those are my top 5 movies. So yeah, guys, that was the Quarantine Challenge Day 3. I do hope that you guys all enjoyed watching me go through my movies and choose my top 5 movies. It was pretty hard, but I did it. So, yeah, hopefully you guys all did enjoy. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!